Hi guys, and welcome once again to Curated Logic, where we try and up your brain game. I have never been good at chess. Although I understand the moves, the intent, and the logic of the game, when I sit there staring down at that board, my brain more often than not feels like it collapses in on itself, and I cannot see the woods for the trees. So, when I was gifted a copy of the game Shotgun King, The Last Checkmate, and saw it all took place on a chessboard, I was very skeptical that the game would be right for me. Still, the gift did come with a recommendation, and a puzzle game is a puzzle game, so I gave it a go. Boy, was I glad I did. Sometimes with games, I find myself looking for more. More detail in the graphics, more focus on the storyline, more continuity and flow in the gameplay. But, as can be often the case with puzzle games especially, less can be more. Sometimes, all that is needed for a great puzzle game is a great idea. That is what Shotgun King has. Playing as the Black King on a chessboard, who has equipped himself with a shotgun, as you may have guessed, you attempt to make it through 12 levels of ever-increasing difficulty, aiming to wipe out the White King and take back the kingdom that you consider to be rightfully yours. To do so, you must move around the chessboard, and then, when you are in proximity to do damage, blow those pieces to smithereens, each level ending, as it should, when the king dies. Even just this concept, to me at least, is a cute idea that could be fun with nothing else to it. However, the game adds further complexity and the need for strategy in your gameplay by offering you a choice before the beginning of each round. This choice involves choosing between two upgrades for yourself, each one countered with a different upgrade for the white pieces. This can include, for you, more ammo, greater range of fire, extra moves, and even coming back from the dead once a level. And for the white side, things like extra pieces, a pawn acting basically as a second hidden king, or more health for the king and others. So your choice and your strategy lies in picking the options that you think will give you more of an advantage than the other side will get from their countered with upgrade. Sometimes the choices are easy. I always choose to be able to come back to life. But most of the time, the choice is more subtle and takes some real consideration. Because of this, and the many combinations of upgrades both sides can come up with, I found myself playing for hours and still feeling like I had not fully found the best combo, if such a thing even exists. It also meant that, despite playing for hours and completing the game, in normal mode at least, I never got bored. I actually had to pull myself away from playing and remind myself that I had other work than just playing this game. So, as you can tell, in terms of the game itself, I really loved it. Simple premise, well thought out, and excellently executed. And what that means is that the simple graphics, basic music and sound effects, and uncomplicated storyline that would not necessarily work in every game, work here by placing all your attention on what is great about Shotgun King, the gameplay itself. Nothing really distracts from this. And so, once I was in the zone of wanting that White King dead, the hours just slipped on by so easily and so enjoyably. One thing to quickly note with this game, as you can imagine, you need to understand at least the way that chess pieces move in order to be able to play this game effectively. There are some elements included which mean you could potentially learn as you play from this game, but it would be infinitely easier to just read up on moves before attempting to play if you have never played chess before. With all that said, my final score for Shotgun King, The Last Checkmate, is 8 out of 10. If you are anything like me, this game will be on your rotation of games to come back to again and again, always offering something slightly different each time you play. As always, if you have played Shotgun King, The Last Checkmate, please let me know in the comments what you thought. And if you have a game you are keen for a review or a walkthrough for, also just let me know. If you want to continue upping your brain game, subscribe to Curated Logic here on YouTube if you haven't already, or you can get your riddle on with our Instagram page. I hope wherever you are in the world you are keeping safe and happy. Until next time, keep upping your brain game and have fun. See ya.